Oh, man, I doze off. Hey, hey there. Sorry, I was just resting a little bit on the bench here. It's good to see you. Hey, take a seat. Take a seat. Great to be seeing you again. Glad that you wanted to meet up. So, how are you doing? How are you feeling? Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, I really appreciate you coming on down to meet up. Cause, well, there's a few things I kind of wanted to speak to you about. If you're, of course, still okay with that. If not, you just let me know. I'll shut myself up if that's the case. I just don't want to be. Oh, right. Thank you. Like a lot. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the reassurance, but I kind of wanted to speak to you about a few things because I was just like, there's a few things on my mind. I didn't mean to kind of, keep hidden from you, but I wanted to confess a few things, if that's okay. Only if that's okay with you, like say. So, are you ready to hear? Okay. Right. The first part is, well, I kind of got into community radio. Like it's not a paid job. I kind of got into that, and again, thank you for tuning into that show all that time ago. I got into that because, well, I'm not that confident, and I thought it might help me with my speaking abilities, especially with, well, with you. I know it's embarrassing, it's a little silly, but I just really wanted to kind of work on my talking skills, and I thought that putting myself on a microphone might actually help. I mean, seeing that you were writing into me when I was presenting a show, in between all the music and reading out the news and weather and stuff, seeing you writing in, that really did pep my spirits up. And I felt like I could complete the entire show. I didn't feel like I had to, jump out halfway through or something. I just felt, well, how can I word it? I felt comfortable. Well, okay, I was nervous, yeah, but I felt like I did belong in that studio behind a microphone. And I gotta admit, that was thanks to you as well, so... Again, I know it's kind of corny, it's kind of silly that I would go so far to kind of improve my talking skills just to be able to speak with you. Because I am a shy guy. I'm an anxious guy. I am really sorry for all the times when I just kind of bottle up or panic a little bit or stuff like that. It's an ongoing problem, and I'm trying to fight it. But this was something that I just try to do. Again, I hope you're okay with this fact. I hope it's not embarrassing at all. Wait, really? You're actually fine with that? Oh, well, great. That's great to hear. Thank you. Thanks a lot. I'm really kind of reassured knowing that. Again, I'm not trying to make you reassure me and stuff like that. You know that, but I'm just glad to hear that. So, thank you. Thank you for giving me some reassurance there. I mean, I gotta admit, it was fun. It was actually a lot of fun to be playing songs and stuff on the airwaves, and I like the name of the show I got, Dub Records. I named it after my YouTube channel where I upload like all these rare songs and radio edits and stuff. You know the one, right? Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, so that was the first secret I wanted to share. The second secret, well, you're gonna have to promise me. Don't tell the police about this. Don't tell my parents either. No, it's not illegal. I'm not like, I don't know, doing something crazy like, blowing up cars or, or like hacking the Matrix or, crazy stuff like that. No, not doing stuff like that. I mean, I'm pretty good with computers, don't get me wrong. I'm pretty good with tech, but I'm not going to do anything illegal like that unless it has to be done, but that's not the point. That was something I've kind of kept secret for a bit of a while, and I think I should tell you. I'm into parkour. I know it's dangerous, it's crazy, it's stupid. I shouldn't be doing that. I really shouldn't be. I'm sorry if this is really kind of worrying you, just hearing me admitting this, but it's not scaring you. Oh, well, yeah, I do parkour, so I kind of go in these high kind of buildings and stuff, and I just try and climb around on them, like jumping from one point to another. I mean, in this area, I kind of do it at night where possible, sometimes in the day, but I try and keep a low profile about it. That's the thing, I kind of wear a certain kind of outfit for it. And so far I've not been injured. So far I've not made a mistake. And it kind of gives me like an adrenaline rush. A good kind. I guess, when you're kind of living on the edge with so much anxiety, then it kind of, I don't know, it kind of heightens your senses in my case. And I guess I kind of just wanted to turn it into a weapon of sorts, something to help me out. Something to not hinder me, but get me doing something good for myself. And I know, it's dangerous, but I am working on something. I am working on some cool little stuff to kind of help me in case I make a mistake. Just in case, like, something happens, then I can, like, hopefully, this idea is I activate something and I can just, like, grasp onto something and hopefully just, like, climb down. Like a grappling hook kind of thing. So I am still working on that. It's actually really good exercise. I'm actually a pretty good runner, especially when I've got anxiety on my side, I guess. It really helps when I'm exploring these places, these new places. It really helps there because that's kind of how I help myself earn more money. Kind of do some handiwork, odd jobs, and when things get difficult, I can always just use my running skills and climbing skills just to get out of a pickle. Essentially. So, that was the other thing that I wanted to tell you. So yeah, I do parkour, a lot of climbing on top of buildings and high locations and climbing around and stuff. I mean sometimes it's like, jumping over benches and slide down rails and the kind of thing you'd expect to have like chase music over. You probably see those things on YouTube and stuff, yeah. But I keep it a low profile. I don't want to get the police involved because they might throw me in jail, and worse, if my parents get involved, they might be disappointed in me. I really don't want either of those things. Those are scary. Those are scary outcomes. You'll keep it a secret, right? Oh, thank goodness. Thank you. I really appreciate it. But anyway, third thing is that I got a job interview follow-up kind of thing. Is a little bit of a wait, but I got a follow-up from that guy, the one I mentioned about with the glasses and the weird haircut, and he swore he had pointy fingers. Well, I got a follow-up from him again, and he offered a phone interview, and he says, can I do that in a few days' time? I'm not sure if I should do it. Like, this guy, he seems charming, but something with his eyes. I swear his eyes were, like, bluish behind those sunglasses of his. At least I think they were sunglasses, or maybe they were like tinted reading glasses. I don't know, but it was kind of weird. But then again, it could be a job that I might work on. I'm really not sure. I'm trying to figure this out. But what would you recommend? I kind of wanted to ask that because, you know, I'm really unsure about if I should go for this job or not, or if I just, you know, kind of pretend I didn't get it, or say thanks but no thanks. He's kind of scary. I don't want him to be angry, but what do you think I should do? You think so? Well, maybe I could do it. I don't know. What if I panic? Actually, following that, it was something else I wanted to admit. Like, I think that maybe I could do it, but only if you're nearby. Is that okay? Like it's no problem if you can't do it. I just really wanted someone to be like there with me, even though it's over the phone, just to help keep my nerves okay and stuff. And really, you sure about that? I mean, like, you don't have to, but oh, I just can't thank you enough. I really can't thank you enough. Thank you so much. Tell you what. Meals on me today. Are you still wanting to go and get a meal together again? Ah, good. Yeah, meals on me if that's the case. Absolutely want to spoil you. I know this kind of 50s style American bar that's nearby. Maybe I could treat you there. They got some really good burgers and fries, and I could get you a cola or a milkshake. I quite like the vanilla milkshakes. Very creamy. Sorry, I'm rambling. There was also another thing that happened recently. I guess I can tell you this as well. I was gonna tell you this too, but I got another visit from that weird dude. You know, the one I told you about, the guy who looks like a bird in a suit. And another weird kind of like, it felt like a dream, because I was like in this place. I didn't recognize it. It looked like the outside of a castle, like castle ruins. And then my bed was there, and he was there, and he was asking these weird questions, and he was doing weird stuff, like, well, he balanced a burger on my head. I know that sounds stupid. It sounds like a punchline for something, but he balanced a burger on my head and wanted to see if I could keep it balanced, even when I'm, like, sitting up slightly. I was still feeling like, you know that feeling when you kind of feel half dreaming, half awake, and everything's really blurry? That's what I was feeling. It was weird. And then he was like, kind of doing that thing where he'd like, you know when they tap something on your knee to see how fast it hurts? He was doing that, but he was doing it with a toy foam hammer. I don't understand why. And then he was asking me questions about how much I know about dogs. Who asks that? What kind of doctor asks that? Well, then eventually, after some other weird stuff, he just, like, put me to sleep, and, you know, he was kind of whispering to me, kind of making wave sounds, like whoosh noises, and I gotta admit, it was really relaxing, and when I wake up, I was in my room again. Have you ever had something like that? Like, please tell me I'm not going crazy. Please tell me I'm not insane. Well, fair enough if you've never had that yourself, but it's weird. Do you at least believe me? Well, I appreciate that. I don't know, this is a weird phenomena going on. Really weird. I don't know. If you think that's weird, I saw that guy again. Guy with the brown hair and walking around, he had these red eyes. Like, I don't know if he was gonna blast a laser or something, or if he had, like, contact lenses, but I swear he had pointed teeth and this kind of grayish skin. What is up with these people? Like, I'm bumping into some weird folk these days. Kind of strange, but I don't know, he just seemed kind of happy. Maybe a little handsome. I don't know. He seemed kind of big but scary, but still, he was still walking around with like a toothy grin on his face when speaking to people. I kept my distance, but still kind of weird. Really weird. But yeah, so those are the kind of things I wanted to confess to you. I really do appreciate you hearing me out here. And again, I'm sorry that you walked over here while I was just having a nap on the bench. Tell you what, we can go to the cafe, but I just need to quickly call someone first. I gotta call my mom. I just gotta call my mom quickly, if that's all right. Yeah. Of course. I'm just gonna I'll just hover over there because it's a little embarrassing. But yeah, I'll quickly call her and then we can go get a meal. So how's that sound to you? Yeah, perfect. All right then, well, I'll be back in a moment. So you sit tight, all right? Okay. 27. Oh, come on, pick up.